Good morning and welcome everyone to our Sunday service for August 21st, 2022. For any of you just joining us on our YouTube channel and may not know me, hello, my name is Killian. I am the head high priest of Celestial Sanctuary. It is very nice to meet you. For those of you who already know me, hi, it's great to see you and thank you for being here. The moon is in her waning crescent phase, encouraging us to sync with her and to focus on shedding that which does not belong in our lives. What is it that you need to let go of right now? Is there a toxic relationship that you need to end? Now is the time to do something about that bad habit you've been struggling to quit. Tap into the power of the divine feminine and the moon while you work to release anything that does not align with your higher self or your spiritual path. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you feel. Ride them like a wave, making its way to the shore. And while it is uncomfortable or even painful, remember that each moment draws you closer to the shore. The nature of the multiverse is to change, so this period of difficulty will pass. Honor your feelings, validate them, and then check the facts of the situation to see if you've been thinking rationally or emotionally. Seek to find that perfect balance. That is often called wise mind. The moon is currently moving through the astrological sign of Gemini, making now a great time to pursue academic goals, learning about topics that interest you, communicating with others, and perhaps trying something new. Ruled by air, Gemini invites us invites us to dive into our imagination and creativity. Maybe work with someone else on a creative project. Being a mutable sign, Gemini requires movement and change. So if you've been feeling trapped by a rigid schedule, seek to make changes that balance work, play, and rest. Now I invite you to pray with me. I call to the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the duality that through sacred intercourse make up the source, the Tao, the divine energies that lives and breathes in all life, that connects all life. We are so thankful for your blessings that you shower upon us every day, both the ones we are conscious of and the ones that we may not be mindful of just yet. Thank you for your guidance, your love, and protection. Thank you for your wisdom, nurturing, and support. We love and appreciate you so much and offer that loving, grateful energy that dwells within each and every one of our hearts to you as a sacred offering. I ask that you watch over all of us, keep us healthy and strong, dispel anxiety and depression, bring balance to chaotic mood shifts, heal wounds both physical and emotional. I ask that you please protect us from harm and empower us to constantly learn and improve. Ora Mahagat. Thank you. All hail. Today, while I was doing my daily personal spiritual practice, I did divination for the coven. I did this through Astro Dice and also through Yi Jing. Apologize. I would like to share this wisdom through these two forms with you. The Astro Dice came up with Sagittarius, Jupiter, and the 11th house. Sagittarius in the 11th house invites us to seek adventure, to connect with others, especially those who are different from us, and perhaps even lead a group event. Jupiter in the 11th house often makes us feel as if things just fall into place without much effort, which is nice, enhancing our ability to accept those. Also it helps us to enhance our ability to accept those who are different from us and to dive into loving, happy energy. Yi Jing is an ancient Chinese form of divination, but truly, divination only scratches the surface of the sacred wisdom of the Book of the Changes. The yarrow stalks that are used are hollow and serve as antennas, receiving messages from the divine and our ancestors. Today, the hexagram that was constructed from my reading was hexagram number 2, which is Earth. I would like to share the changes entry for Earth. If you are interested in getting your own copy, I highly suggest this copy. This one is by far the best I've read so far. So Earth says, Earth, like heaven, is our origin. Heaven is the seed. Earth is the field. A seed without a field dies unsprouted. A field without a seed lies barren. Heaven and earth are both necessary for creation. Each of us and everything we touch in our world comes from that intercourse. The earth never denies anyone or anything. Whatever can no longer go on, whether it is a beam of light that has been traveling for millions of years, or whether it is a storm-drenched and skittering bird, all are welcomed by the earth to rest, to sprawl, to arrive without any judgment or rejection. The earth accepts you too. When you sleep, when you lie down, when you are ill, when you make love. We may be living in high-rise buildings and cushioning ourselves with satin sheets, but every day we return to the primal act of lying down on the earth, as every single ancestor has done before us. When the final lying down comes, there is nowhere else for us to go but the place that has always been our bed. How much of what we experience in life is really marvelous? We cynically reject all the offerings that come our way, tired of the exploitation of the marketplace. We search like wolves for new forms of amusement. When we get to an arena, we roar to be appeased like any decadent aristocrat. Is it any wonder that we vomit up our excess and glaze bleary-eyed into the horizon, wondering what else there is for us in the world? The answer is under us, the earth that welcomes us, that yields wonders over every pore of its vast surface and deep into its depths. The earth, with species we are still discovering each day, with nameless grasses and trees that grow in forests, taking in layers of dead and dying leaves and rock and kneading them into green leaves and red hibiscus, bee hum, and nightingale song. The earth is a sparkle of brook tumbling over moss-covered stone, and a wonder of gold nuggets, diamonds, and emeralds sparkling beneath its surface. If it is knowledge that you want, there are thousands of patterns in the geometric structures in which the earth makes all things live. Whether it is the hexagon of a beehive, the star of a snowflake, the veins of a leaf, the lotus from the mud, or the forests on the north sides of hills, the earth has innumerable patterns to study. We who are world weary may complain that there is nothing new on earth, yet every moment the earth renews herself. We who search for something to satisfy our yearning for the new, who search for some pattern on which to base ourselves, need look no longer than what is beneath our feet. We can find renewal wherever we stand. Thus it is that a wise person makes herself like the broad earth under all things and all people, bearing and nurturing them with her power. Young girls grow to women and become mothers. Hips widen before giving birth. Shoulders broaden from lifting their children. Hands grow strong from feeding, care, and embracing. In the vision of the changes, the spirit of the earth incarnated is seen as the mare. The mare's power, its stamina, and strength, larger than any human scale, shows the qualities of the earth can be embodied in any living being. I hope today is wonderful for you, and I hope that today's message empowers you in your practice. Our next meeting is tomorrow. We are going to be doing our very first Music and Magic Monday. I'm looking forward to it and hope to see you there. Take care, and I'll see you next time.